Hey, Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite Christmas gifts this year. My son picked up for me in the area of camping, hanging out in the garage. The Mr. Heater here. This is the Mr. Heater brand. 30,000 at low fire, 80,000 BTUs at high fire. Portable propane convection heater. Now this is comparable at high fire to a residential sized furnace for your home. Heats up to 2,000 square feet, 14-hour run time. No electricity is required. This is basically a gas grill. It's got an integrated igniter, spark igniter. There is a storage feature on this unit that you can drop this hood down for going in a smaller cabinet or something like that. I have used it a few times outside. I was out here this morning drinking some coffee, just hanging out in the garage with it. This is the book here. One thing that I'll point out, if you're just firing this thing up and maybe you're just clueless about gas appliances, okay, don't put this in a enclosed area. I'm out in my garage right now. You can see I've got the garage door here cracked open. You don't want to be in an enclosed area that doesn't have adequate ventilation. This hood will be lowered down for storage purposes. You can't light it like this. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't stay lit long. It's got these pins here that can be kind of tough on the finger. They got set screws that go in here. I don't see why you would ever want to use that unless you're just going to lock it in permanently. All right, so you can see it's got these little tabs, these little metal tabs. I'd take like a thermostat screwdriver or something small, just kind of pry those open and lift a little bit on each side. Can be a little tricky. Requires batteries, an app to set it up. You know, this is just out of the box, ready to go. So, this particular model, there it is. So as it hits the clip here, there's that one. You hear the clicking. There it is. You got your hose connection. This comes with the unit. This thing's about 6 feet, well, more than that, 10 feet long. I got hooked to a bottle. So as you can see, the bottle is pretty far away from the heater. Check your connections, snug these up. I use just a regular crescent wrench. Snug that up, don't over tighten it. And then the valve itself is an inside thread valve. They make quick connect types for this that will look like this, that spin right on the outside. They have those as well. It does not come with the quick connect type. If you're a new homeowner or you're someone who doesn't work with explosives a lot, you just got to be mindful of your gas cans primarily, where they're at, because once this lights, this is an open flame. All right, so this is your ignition knob right here. You can see the label here says low ignition, and all this is in the instructions as well. What you'll want to do is, sometimes when you first try to light it, you push it in just like any type of ignition knob. Push it in, you hear it. You'll hear the gas coming out, and then you'll hear ignition. Now, if you let the button go too fast, it's going to go out. There's a flame sensor inside of this. Right in there, maybe you can see it. Not a lot of light, but there's a little bar in there, and there's a flame sensor in there. If that flame sensor doesn't see flame long enough, when you let go of this knob, it's just going to go out. Once the flame sees that it's lit, turn this up, so automatically you're in low fire. This is low fire. That's a good amount of heat coming out of there. So this is low fire. One of the downsides of a heater like this is the noise. If you want something quieter, they sell those types of options as well. So this is low fire. Rated to heat up to 2,000 square feet, and I can see how. Like right now, that is toasty. I was in here for about, I'll turn it back down. I was in here for about 30 minutes on low, and I had my garage door cracked. It's only like 50 degrees outside. And it heated this 400 square foot garage up pretty nicely, comfortably for me to sit out here. So really that's it. I mean, that's the review. You turn it off, don't put your hands on it, obviously. It's gonna stay hot for a while, so when you give yourself time, when it comes time to pack this back up, give yourself time to let it cool. Again, if you're like me, I don't really have good fingernails, so I gotta use a tool for those clips. Pop those clips open and drop it up and down. Simple, very inefficient when it comes to how much fuel you're using. This isn't meant to be efficient. This is meant to get you there fast. This is comparable to the large jet type of heaters that you'll see that are propane, kerosene on job sites, just in a more compact form. Hopefully this helps somebody who's got one of these for Christmas, or maybe you want to pick one up, you just don't have a lot of experience working with gas. It works for what I'm going to be using it for. This would be great for camping, garages, even outdoor activities. We do some tailgating. This inside of a 3-wall tent, perfect. Just enough heat, takes the place of an open campfire or something like that. This is the Mr. Heater 30,000 to 80,000 BTU portable propane convection heater.